From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Cassie Heiter.
Well, today it was obviously very nice, but we've been talking about this storm that's coming in for the weekend for several days now, and it is still very much a part of the forecast. We do have winter storm warnings, travelers advisories, winter storm watches in the blue, and this continues to expand farther south and east, and this will likely move into Oklahoma as we get closer to the weekend. So much, in fact, that we're already treating the roads in northwest Oklahoma. Marty Logan, our storm tracker, sent this one, and this is up near Fort Supply, so they're getting ahead of that. This is our downtown camera up of our Lucky Star SkyCam network. We're clear and cold. We're 41 degrees. That wind's out of the south-southeast at 6 miles an hour, still giving us wind chills in the upper 30s. Low 50s in Harper County, but 40s for most of us. Lots of 30s, though, already across the eastern half of the state with that south wind between about 5 to 15, but we're seeing some isolated wind gusts even over about 20 miles an hour in western Oklahoma. So the big picture just kind of showing how quiet the central and southern plains are for now. Some showers across South Texas, but the winter storm, it's going to get going here over the next several hours over the Rockies, and that's going to continue at least over the next few days before it eventually moves into Oklahoma. So for Thanksgiving Day, if you are doing any traveling nationally, most of the country looks good except for the Rockies. The snow showers will be moving in there. So kind of the same thing for Black Friday, the snow showers over the Rockies in Oklahoma. We are clear. It's just going to be a little bit more chilly. Temperatures generally in the upper 40s and low 50s across the state. Tonight we're dropping down into the 30s, some upper 20s though in Ponca City. That wind out of the south between about 5 to 10, at least here in the metro, so still staying fairly light. Tomorrow during the day, it looks really nice, at least a kind of a mix of sun and clouds and milder. Highs in the mid 60s in Oklahoma City, low to mid 60s across the north. This boundary will be dropping through, but not to Oklahoma City and probably till tomorrow, late tomorrow evening, probably even after about 10 o'clock or so. So for your Friday, the wind's going to be out of the north. It's also going to be picking up quite a bit. So it's going to be chilly, temperatures in the upper 40s in Oklahoma City. Low to mid 40s across the north, but still 50s and 60s across the south. By Saturday, the wind shifts back to the south and we're warming up to about 50, but not the case for the northwest. The cold front will have already moved through there. So low 30s for highs in northwest Oklahoma, 20s out in the panhandle. The precipitation will start early Saturday morning. So for the panhandle, it's easily going to be all snow, but the farther south and east you go, you're going to start to get into those slightly warmer temperatures. So now we're going to have that pocket of freezing drizzle and sleet. I think that's going to be fairly light, but by Saturday afternoon and evening, now it's moving into Oklahoma City. But for Oklahoma City, I think it stays all right. But the farther north and west you go, colder, so we're switching over to all snow. Saturday night into Sunday morning, it's certainly a possibility. We do get a few snowflakes in Oklahoma City, but it's not going to be able to accumulate. Ground temperatures are still too warm. We're still looking at low 50s, and that's even the case in northwest Oklahoma. So although we are expecting at least some accumulation, we're not really expecting it to stick around for very long. So in the light blue from Arnett all the way up to Medford, we're talking 1 to 3 inches, but we could see higher accumulations of up to maybe around 4 or so in the far northwest and also in the panhandle. But again, we're talking mainly bridges and overpasses for those slick spots, but where we could see some slightly higher accumulation in the purple, that's where we could see more snow-covered roads. But again, I think by Sunday afternoon, a lot of that should be good to go. So Oklahoma plays on Friday. It's going to be chilly. OSU plays on Saturday. Also chilly, but this time with a chance of rain. Next week looks chilly for everybody.